What's going on, fight fans? This is Jeremy Shepard, the community manager here at Steel City Interactive, and I'm here to tell you about the 1.3 update going live on all platforms April 2nd of this year. Let's get into it. We're always working to improve gameplay for our players. Block smarter, not harder. We've rebalanced the blocking health. Now, the longer you continually hold block, the more damage your block will take. Continuously holding block will now slow down your ability to block again after throwing a punch by reducing animation speed, allowing your opponent to more easily work around your block if you're overusing it. These changes have been implemented to balance the attacking play and to allow us to make changes to the evasive features like slip and dodge to improve their usefulness as defensive tools in the future update. We all know what happens to one-dimensional fighters in real life. Mix things up and bring your A game to the ring. Tired of dazed opponents always blocking everything? We've tweaked the AI reaction time, so now you can land those heavy shots while your opponent is stunned. This has been implemented by reducing the AI's reaction time, allowing you to capitalize on the adrenaline rush and the split-second opening before they get into their defensive shell, just like real boxing. But remember, swing wild and you'll pay for it later. Use your stamina wisely. Now you can rewatch your highlight reel KOs when they happen with online fights when both players have instant replay feature enabled. You will be allowed to watch your KOs from 3 cinematic angles. It's all about bragging rights now. Don't forget to tag us at Play Undisputed in your most spectacular knockouts. You asked for it, we delivered. We've removed the cap for stats so players are now able to max out stats to 100 and assign any trait they want to their created character boxer. These uncapped characters will only be playable in offline local fights. Create your perfect fighter in their ideal style, and they'll be able to fight the way you want them to. Be mindful though, with great power comes great responsibility, so don't forget to protect yourself at all times. Every time a prize fighter enters into the ring, it's another chance to put on a show. Now you can customize your fighter before each career mode fight. Edit your gloves, shorts, boots, taunts, and ring walk song before the fight. The changes made will be saved for future fights, by the way. We're giving you even more control over your career by allowing players to choose which licensed fighters appear and adding a range of your own created characters to a custom career mode roster to take charge of your rise to undisputed status. Do you want a modern fighter only career mode? Now you can. Boxing is an unforgiving sport and age catches up with everyone. It leaves us wondering how a fight would go if a fighter was a few years younger or a bit more experienced. You no longer need to guess. Now you're able to ensure the fighters you want to play against remain in their prime by the time you've reached the prime of your career. If certain fighters are getting too old in your career run before you've reached your peak, you will now be prompted by an option to keep them young for you to fight. You will also be able to add both versions of an era fighter to your career mode roster and see how you would do against both versions of the fighter. Lastly, we shouldn't have to say this, but I'll say it anyway. You cannot fight yourself. Training camps are the most taxing part of a fighter's career. Waking up early, dieting, training 2 to 3 times a day, and staying away from distractions is no easy feat. Now you can see exactly how your training camp went before every fight. You will also be able to see the improvements to your core stat, allowing you to know what works for you and how each training camp affects your fighter's performance. You'll also be able to see your opponent's stats, allowing you to come up with a game plan before you head into the ring. So good luck, champions. We've added 3 brand new venues to Undisputed. Riyadh Season Gym. Slug it out on Riyadh, the new mecca of boxing. This adds another exclusive licensed venue to our growing list, allowing you to fight and train in the most authentic boxing gyms around the world. Cafe Royale in central London has a long, rich history with boxing, including the establishment of the Queensberry rules in 1867. Get this, the GOAT himself, Muhammad Ali, used to hang out there when he was in town. Can you imagine the stories the walls would tell? The Observatory, Stand Up Orlando, Florida. This futuristic venue hosts up to 24,000 fans, so get ready to put on a show. That wraps it up for your 1.3 update with gameplay improvements, game mode improvements, and new venues, and we're not done yet. I can't wait to see what you do in Undisputed, and I'll see you in the ring.